ever notice how the loudest voices about justice never actually want justice? They usually want immunity. A shame, man. In today's video, we're digging into why the conversation around racism, reparations, and black fatigue is hitting a breaking point in America, not only with white America, but black America too. First, can black people be racist?
Ironically, the race baiter was actually the black woman on that panel, Cheryl Underwood, not Sharon Osbourne and not me. So I'm very glad you raised the issue of race baiting, but let's be clear, as you're doing now, the race baiting came from Cheryl Underwood to Sharon Osbourne, and it's now coming from you. So now you can respond.
Cannot be racist, Pierce.
Now you can
Black
respond.
Women cannot be racist to white women. Are you kidding me?
Sorry?
That makes no sense.
Sorry?
Black women cannot be racist to white women. Do you not understand that?
Oh, yes, they can.
You don't have the intellectual
capacity
to understand that.
Oh, yes, they
that's
can.
Very much
and you've been
impossible.
racist to me.
That's very much
You've
impossible.
been racist to me, a white man, by saying I'm a race baiter. Yeah.
How am I racist to you? I'm black. I can't be racist to you.
You call me a race baiter with no
You're
evidence.
Racist to me.
When have I been a race baiter?
You could be racist to me.
When have I been a race baiter?
But I'm a powerhouse.
Ironically,
wow.
the race baiter.
Wow. Now, I know we sit here laughing at this interaction just because her behavior is just utterly despicable right there. Or him, I don't know. I'm just being completely honest with you. I don't know. But I will say this. The claim that black people cannot be racist is not only inaccurate, that's really dangerous. That level of entitlement, come on, man. Racism is not exclusive to one skin color, and you know that. We all know this. We all know this, man. Imagine a white woman saying she can't, or imagine saying a white woman can't be sexist to a black man. That logic will break instantly. The real issue is the double standards. We letting some people play, which is us, by different rules than everybody else. Man, I'm so tired of activists trying to redefine racism to fit their narrative. It's so annoying because I ask myself, who benefits when racism is rebranded and as a one direction only type of concept? It only can happen to us. If we allow certain groups to insult others with no accountability, what culture are we actually building in America? We all need to hold accountability, man. That's just silly. Check out this clip right here where this woman says, until reparations are paid, she don't care about anyone else. Talk about emotional blackmail.
Until I get my reparations, I'm done caring about anybody else's issues, y'all. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care about nothing anybody else got going on because y'all don't care about me getting reparations, so why the fuck should I give a fuck about y'all problems? I don't care no more. I really don't.
No, we'll be right in the front line. Oh, y'all don't speak about black people. They ain't got nobody black in there. They ain't say nothing about black people.
Until things are made right, I do not care about what y'all got going on. At all.
Oh, my God. Oh. Was this some sort of, blackmail to disguise this activism right now? What is going on? And if we talk about reparations, I mean, everybody's going to get a check if that's the case. Like, we will, technically, that would mean I owe me. If we walk up to your average white person and tell them, like, hey, you owe me because I'm black, or because my ancestors went through slavery, it's kind of like, hey, well, your ancestors went through slavery. And on top of that, my ancestors owned slaves too. And you know what? Let me pay myself. You know what? That's called getting a job and having a chance and an opportunity. But this ignores the daily sacrifices of other struggling Americans who had nothing to do with slavery, which is us. We wasn't here, and they wasn't. Plus, man, I disagree with it, but whether you agree with it or not, it's definitely a reparation that could be considered a policy debate, not a license to abandon empathy, though. This is the type of mindset that fuels division. It breeds it and fuels resentment. And it literally contradicts, it's a direct contradiction to the civil rights values of unity, accountability, and justice for all. I don't think MLK will co-sign this selfishness, man. Imagine every group demanding compensation before caring. Society wouldn't be able to function. And this is why we are up to this point of black fatigue. Shout out to my girl, Choo. And shout out to, her husband, two incredible people. We don't talk all the time and like that, but I'll consider them really great friends and really great energy. Definitely can't wait to go kick it with them at a barbecue one day soon. However, Choo, man, go ahead and I'll make sure I get y'all lock in with her. I promise you I ain't do that on purpose, but it worked out fine. Locked in with Zaza. Y'all see it spelled on the screen. LOCDINWITHZAZA _ Make sure y'all go follow her because what she's about to say is super profound. And I mean, she's stating the obvious.
Let's talk about black fatigue because I know I got a lot of niggas upset.
Uh-oh.
So black fatigue is basically the majority of America, every race, is collectively coming to the realization that black people are fucking shit up.
Uh-oh.
Let me elaborate. The recent Carmelo Anthony situation where Austin Metcalf was stabbed and murdered at school by a lunatic who happened to be of the melanated descent, right? People are starting to really get fed up with the media and the schools and all these politicians constantly talking about how black people are oppressed and victims of white supremacy and using that excuse as a perpetual cover-up for all the cultural degeneracy that exists in the black community. Niggas is tired. I'm seeing it all throughout my social media. I agree with a lot of this that they're saying because it's very true. Like, we've been talking about the issues within black culture for years at this point. And most niggas don't want to hear it. That's just the bottom line. But the truth is, people are fed up. And so now me as an involuntary Negro, because I don't even want to be associated with y'all, but I am. I'm finna have to get real loud. We might have to start a KKK, me and some more black conservatives, because you niggas just don't know how to act in a civilized society. Y'all don't know how to get married. Y'all don't know how to not lead an abortion. Y'all don't know how to stop voting for communists. Y'all don't know how to raise y'all sons. Y'all don't know how to do anything but eat hot chip, twerk, and lie. And I'm laughing, but it's really not funny. It's embarrassing. So check out my content. I'll be on social media, on X, on Instagram, on my YouTube, just bringing light to these issues because it's a new example almost every day. And I get a lot of shit by friends and family alike for the things that I say, and I don't give a single damn. And me and my husband are in this together, okay? He will co-sign me at Choo Choo Beats because you niggas need to hear this. So my bio on Instagram says the truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off. And if you're pissed off, well, it's because you just heard the truth.
Hey, you can argue with delivery all you want. But she hit on the growing truth. Many of us black people are tired of our own excuses. I'm certainly tired of it. Calling out the bad behavior doesn't mean you hate your race either. I hate when people go to that. It means you actually want better for it. But victimhood in our community has become our new currency. And nobody wants to cash in on the action, though. Oh, I'm sorry. With action, rather. I'm sorry. Cash in with action. I thought y'all be out here, thoughts be going, woo, 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 woo. But it isn't about race anymore. This is definitely about values because when dysfunction gets protected more than children education, y'all can't tell me fatigue isn't inevitable. You can't. I'm serious, man. We at the point now we're telling the truth about our community will literally get you canceled. And it's always easier to blame white supremacy. And why is it always easier to blame white supremacy than address the culture or the family? How about this? The choice that you made. Black fatigue isn't just about racism, though. It's just about exhaustion or pretending like everything is someone else's fault, y'all. And even us conservatives, we're noticing our optics, behavior, attitude, energy. Shows who's really taking accountability for this. Anyhow, wise observations and words from them both. It's not just Caucasians who are experiencing black fatigue. Shout out to my guy, Anton Daniels, out here doing this thing.
A fellow member and victim of black fatigue, I want to raise my right hand in solidarity to all the other black people who have stood up and said that they too are tired of all the foolishness. Some of us have been here for a long time. Some of us have tried to say things and been shot down, called horrible names by people who look just like us. And then we have a certain party who also reinforces this behavior that allows for one group to denigrate the other with no consequences.
I can always tell, like just from optics, I can tell optics, how they talk, how they communicate. The more that they then move, you can tell the difference between a conservative woman and a liberal woman. Like they have a look, they have a demeanor, they have a disposition that actually is pleasant and you can communicate with them. And in person, it's even more of an aura around them. Conservative women or women that take responsibility and live their lives a certain way, they have a whole nother vibe to them.
How long did you think that you were going to be able to call people names and then people were not going to start calling them back? And how narcissistic is it that you feel entitled to call people names, but then when they're called to you, you want to cry victim? I am tired of a community or certain people in the community who absolutely refuse to call out any bad behavior that they see. Egregious things that are obviously wrong that we simply will not admit to because racism. And when we are called to account on anything, all we do is blame racism, slavery, systemic, whatever. And people are sick of y'all.
And that's true. Like, we live in the greatest country inside of the world. Honestly, we have the greatest country in the world. And I will tell you that this is truly, even today, is still truly the land of opportunity. And we can choose to go to school. You can choose to take out student loans or not. Most people's decisions were self-inflicted wounds. And we raise our children to be victims, and we don't take any accountability or responsibility. And people still blame racism, and they don't even know what people of yesteryear went through. It's so bad that they don't even understand that black people from the 50s and the 60s and even the 70s to an extent did exponentially better than black people today, even though they faced more racism and more issues and problems than we ever will. And they thrived. They absolutely thrived.
Man, to find out that this generation is struggling more than past ones despite facing less racism. I know why. Personally, I say it's because excuses have become our armor. Accountability isn't anti-black, by the way, guys. It's anti-BS. This isn't hate, man. This is tough love in America, black America, that is. We need a reset, not from whiteness, not from racism, but from the law that we can fix our own problems or fix our problems without, or fixing everybody else's problems without fixing ours first within ourselves. That's the bigger issue right there. You tired of black fatigue? Then let's start with black accountability. Y'all be safe. Go check on somebody today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.